Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Design. I am back with my DEK bits and pieces, some of my functional icons and decorative things, and Allie Edwards paper pad that is for December, and my standard TN. So I am behind on this week, but I'm going to go ahead and do it, decorate it so that I can make sure that when I go back and do my 25 days of Christmas, I will have documented the things I need to write down in my 25 days of Christmas. So that's kind of how I do that. So anyways, but all right, now there is not much on this one, but it's in my small one, and I'll come back and fill this one in. And today's only Wednesday, so I'm not too far behind. I just feel like I'm way behind. I have been junk journaling like crazy, making Christmas gifts, making sure we have everything in that we've ordered, trying not to be a burden to our postal people. We have seriously just tried to be so sensitive to them because they are so good to me. Because I am autoimmune compromised, they are very gracious and very kind, and always I call and they bring it to my car. And yeah, I mean, it's been an amazing blessing, but right before the holidays, my husband wanted something kind of late in the day, and I never go at that time. And they just kind of, I could tell one of them got upset. Well, actually two of them. And I just said, I'm so sorry. And my husband, when I came home, I said, listen, we're taking them off. And he goes, oh, we don't want to do that. And I said, no. And so my husband just, he doesn't always think about those things. He's just like, no, I need that now. I need to go get it now. I need to go get it. And it's like, honey, it's Christmas and they're short people and it's a pandemic. And I understand right now because he's doing projects on the property. And so today we were trying to decide, do I go in today? Do I go in tomorrow? And I almost called them and said, today or tomorrow, what's the better of a day? Or do we just wait when I go to mail everything on the 28th, which, by the way, if you are interested in the year-long private class with me, you can go to my website, josephinesdesigns.com. There is a video that I made for YouTube. It's an announcement video. It kind of walks you through the class, as well as a place where you can register for the class. I have some spots left. And I'm just really praying that we fill it because, number one, I have all the kits that I've invested in. And then also as I've told many of you many times on this channel, I was told you're going to have to get a job. And because we're talking about potentially early retirement for my husband. And if that be the case, then I need something to at least pay for my habits and hopefully to help contribute, which I'm super excited. I prayed through, what could I do? What could I not do? I cannot go in a classroom and teach. I can't go out and be in public. So those are two, can't go do. I can't even go get my annual, because I'd have to be in a doctor's office. But I can teach here on YouTube. And I used to teach years ago for school, after I had a surgery online. And they were like, no, we want you. Just teach online until you can come in. And unfortunately, I was very sick. Very, 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 very sick. And, yeah. So, it was kind of slow going. I forgot to add these in the junk journals I made for Christmas gifts. So I'm going to put this over there with my junk journals. And that is now coming out of my DEK little binder I keep, little folder that I'm going to decorate soon. And I'm going to put this over here, and I'm going to let that be used in my junk journals because these are great. They're great for memory keeping. So if you want to see all those mini albums that I made, please go look for them. I'm going to be posting them after today. So I'm going to get this one up today, and then I'm going to go for the rest. So, and today is Wednesday. Today we have our Humpback Wednesday, and there is an incredible kit free with $18 or more purchased, and that is after the discount code and before the shipping code. So just wanted to clarify that. It was changed this week, and I've always wondered, have they caught themselves yet? And I thought, well, maybe they're okay with that. Maybe they think that's okay. And so I didn't want to say anything because I was the new person, but anyways, they caught it. And today was the first time it came out like that worded, and I was like, Yay, I'm glad you caught that. So, anyways, I love. And the one reason I go to the post office is I know that Dawn of DEK, the D, sent us all Christmas gifts. And so, and I was going to save this for January, but I'm going to use it today. Why not? She sent us all Christmas gifts. She is so sweet. And so I'm so thankful to be a part of this crew. They are really an amazing group. The lady who I report to, I just adore, fast friends. And then the owner is super sweet. She also spent time with me when I asked her about her nails, which got me into red aspen, and I'm loving these. And I had explained earlier that this nail came loose because I use it a lot when I craft. And all I did was clean, wash really, really good, let it dry really, really good, and I just glued a little bit more down, and it's held perfectly. And I hope to soak these off tomorrow and put on my gold ones, but if not, I'll do those for New Year's. I'm not going to worry about it. I've got these gold glitter ones, and they are obnoxious, but I love them. So, and I think I'm going to leave that for Sunday, and I'm going to go ahead and just come across here. So, anyways, but she sent us all each a gift, and I think it's so sweet of her. I mean, they're so considerate, and whenever I have an order, she always throws in all these extras, and I don't know if it's because I'm on the PR squad or or she's just nice to everybody. I mean, they always give something extra, but like for us, we get the oopsies, and I just love them. It just, I'm like, oh, I love that, and I love that it's used because then I feel like, I was a good, Goodwill person. I love buying, recycled and reused and, all of that. I mean, when you are a single income family and you're raising 3 kids and you're paying for their education on top of it, you are poor. And so we can work a Goodwill and a thrift store like you've never met. And when our kids were young, we used to go to the Goodwill in Santa Fe, and back then you could get like a jacket for like a brand new Levi's blue jean jacket for like $2. And I bought it for my husband. My husband wanted it. We bought that for him. We came home with like 3 huge black trash bags of clothes of, things were $1.50 and super affordable. And they were gorgeous clothes because, I mean, let's be honest, when we lived in Wimberley, Texas, you have a lot of very comfortable people. So they'll literally turn things into Goodwill or the thrift shop with the tags still on them. And they're like Calvin Klein, Anne Klein, all the label, the label stuff. And so loved it. And so we had 3 kids. We were poor. We did what we could do, And yeah, and my husband was always, working hard. And when he went back to grad school, we were very poor. And he took on, he laid tile. He was really good at it. I mean, he did all kinds of like intricate cuts. He was not your typical tile layer. And he, built computer systems out, and, he did a lot of coding, which, in his field, he's more managerial, so you don't code as much. And if you don't use it, you lose it, like any foreign language. And, but he did all kinds of stuff. I mean, he mowed lawns. I mean, he just did it. We all did. I mean, we cleaned houses. I know. And my kids helped. That was a part of it. They wanted to go to ballet and tap and gymnastics. Then in order for us to afford it, we had to clean houses. And you know what? It totally works. And we loved it. And, and we get to pray for whoever we're cleaning. And, that was the blessing. I remember when, I think we were in the process, or maybe it was way before we adopted our youngest. I had a friend who had friends who had house cleaning, and she wanted them to come to San Antonio. They lived out of town, but she said that we have to have more than one person. So if we can get one other person, they can do 3 houses. It's worth their trip over. And I was like, they were really cheap. I mean, I was just like, wow. So they came like maybe 3 times. I mean, it wasn't like it worked because the other person backed out, but they were 2 ladies, and they were Christians, and they would pray over our house. And I remember when she told me one day, she said, well, they're praying over your house while they're cleaning. And I said, no, but I love that. And they were the sweetest women. I just loved them. And